Hey, good morning, Miss Kales. Monday morning here in beautiful Alabama at the Love Shack where we get together. Love Shack, baby. We're about to roll out here in a few more minutes. Going to roll out, go deliver this load. We are about 50 minutes away to our destination. I was scared for a minute because I got word that they didn't unload on Mondays, and I was like, oh no, that's no good. And but then someone's like, well, it's Memorial Day weekend's coming up, so like, when it gets close to Memorial Day, they make exceptions, and so they're making exceptions because Memorial Day in like 3 weeks or something. And I was scared because I've been here since Saturday evening. I was like, oh man. I didn't want to be here for another entire day. Got a new truck, Kales. Got a new truck. I don't even remember. I didn't even look at the specs or nothing. I went over it yesterday, checking it out. Yeah, I got a little rest, yeah. I mean, yesterday, like where I'm at right now, there was nothing around because I was going to go for a walk, but I was like, man, I don't want to just walk to nothing because there's nothing here. There's a casino right out the road, and I thought about walking over there, but I was like, I go over there, I'll lose all my money, so I didn't go. Alright. Well, we ain't got the W900 no more. It's an international. I don't remember what year. Let me jump out and check the door real quick, see what year it is. It's a 21. It's a 21. From what that sticker says. Now, I ain't sure how much horsepower she's got, and I'd say she ain't got a lot. I mean, it's a 10 speed. Yep, 21 International. Just no basic 10 speed. It was 17, 17. All right. Justin. Oh, time to roll. It's rock and roll. I wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. I hate this truck though, I do. No, I hate it. I hate it, Kales. I absolutely hate this truck. Gear am I in? Got what gear I was in. gracious. I hope that don't break. I might want to move that. I just might want to move that. Yeah, I'm not holding back on how I feel. I despise this truck, man. Or lady. I mean, I despise it. I better move that keychain. End up busting my window. Yeah, I told everybody, I think it was Saturday, I was like, you know, it's like this truck came out of a 1995 cereal box, you know. Oh man, I didn't close the door. Oh well. Try to get up to speed. Can't even get up to 55 before I merge onto the big road. And I hate this truck. But at least she'll do 75 miles per hour. I mean, she will do that. I mean, it just takes her about 3 miles to do it. She's weak. She ain't got no power, that's for sure. And I am not used to trucks that have no power. Not used to it at all. Which you all that's been here a while are fully aware of that. Yeah, it's a company truck. Most companies' trucks won't do 75 miles per hour, but at least it will do 75. We're doing 74 right now. Drop her down a little bit. Construction zone. It's got a camera in here that faces the road. It's just, I'm not used to that either. I ain't never had a camera in a truck. Never. I am not used to this type of stuff. See how it pans out. Yeah, I'm back on the road for now. See, you know, just gonna wait and see how it goes. I may have to move these, this keychain I bought. See, look at it swinging there. See it swinging? Just smacks the window. I bought this off a guy the other day. Thought it was cool. happens in at any other trucking companies. People have been trying to get me to come to this company for years, and I finally did. I finally gave in and given it a shot. I've been hounded about coming here, shoot, I'd say 2019. I've talked to them over the years, and I finally made the leap of faith and started trucking. I actually started trucking Wednesday. Monday and Tuesday, I just sat around at some shop in Florida doing a little bit of paperwork, this and that and the other. Setting up the truck. And Wednesday, I ran out and got a load. No, it was Tuesday. Tuesday afternoon, I went and grabbed the load, came back to that yard, sat there and left out Wednesday morning. Been on the road ever since. Not used to taking 34-hour shutdowns on the road either, so I had to do that over the weekend, and I tell you, that was miserable. Not used to it. So I just sat around and checked the truck out, every inch of it, trailer, cleaned the truck up, swept the floors, wiped the dash and everything down. Threw out the trash I accumulated through the week. Just cleaned up, just hung out. I watched a little bit of Billy the Kid yesterday. This TV series on MGM. It's pretty good. Just to try and, you know, get rid of some time. Yeah, I got to move that. I had a feeling that was going to happen. Put that keychain up there like that. Yeah, it's a pretty big adjustment. It is. So I don't know. I hear rumors of what the money's like working here. From what the rumors people say, it's pretty good. So gotta wait and see. I won't know. I won't have an idea until this coming Friday. So everyone's told me over the years that it's good money. So we'll see. We shall see. So anybody that knows me, like I tell everybody before I drive a truck for them, like, hey, if the money ain't there, you're wasting your time messing with me, because I will quit. I'm not going to work for peanuts. I'm not doing it. We got a family, rent's expensive, groceries expensive, gas expensive, insurance expensive. I can't be working for peanuts. Got kids, food, everything's expensive. I got a construction job, and I did that for 3 weeks. I wanted to try it. I was home every day. It's something new. I haven't been home every day in years. So I tried it out, working 12 to 16 hours a day, and I found out real quick the money wasn't there for that. So I was like, no, this ain't gonna cut it. So then I decided to come here. Yeah, being away from family sucks. It does. Because you constantly think about them. And then you feel like you're not doing enough for them because you're not there helping, discipline them and teach them. You're not there, And I don't think a lot of people can understand that unless you're doing it too. You got a 4-year-old and a 7-year-old. It's like, it's hard. It really is. That's the hardest thing about trucking, is if you got a family. Because you feel guilty because you're out here trying to make a living, and you got kids at home that you know need you. They need their father in their life and their mother. It's a difficult thing in your mind that you gotta fight with every single day. It's very challenging. That's the hardest thing about doing this job. It's the mental challenge. But I'll be going home this weekend, you know, and Mother's Day is Sunday. AC will get hot. Mother's Day is Sunday, so that's one thing I will not do is, you know, miss birthdays and, you know, things like that. I'm not going to do stuff like that. So any trucker that does that misses birthdays or something, he's either doing it by choice or financially he has to miss it. But I don't, you know, the older I get, the more I don't concern myself with money. You know, I used to, I chased money, you know, and I realized the importance of life, and it ain't money. Although it makes it easier, but it's not important. But you gotta do something. I mean, if you're a believer in the good book, it tells you that a man that doesn't work doesn't deserve to eat. It doesn't say he won't eat, it just says he doesn't deserve to eat. Yeah, there is absolutely more important things than money. But you got to make enough money, because if you don't, life is hard. You know, it's not like it used to be back in the days. You know, these days I don't know how anybody really does it anymore. Like, because if you ain't making $2,000 and $3,000 a week, how are you affording, you know, $3,000 a month in rent? How are you affording a $1,200 new car note? How are you affording $300 insurance, $200-300 phone bill, clothes, groceries, you know, whatever bad habits you might have? How does anybody do it? You know what I'm saying? Because they're working at the factories, or they're working at the fast food restaurants. 45 years old, working at McDonald's. Like, how are you affording anything? Getting paid bi-weekly. I don't understand, man. I don't get it. Be so happy getting $600 every 2 weeks. Like, how are you affording? You're driving a brand new Lexus. Like, what is going on here? You know? Oh man. We gotta do something. Yeah, it ain't easy. It ain't easy. you know, it's all temporary, so just do what you gotta do. One day it's all gonna end for all of us, so be happy while you do it. Don't matter how your finances are, it don't matter. It doesn't matter if you fell out with a good friend, none of that really matters. None of it. Doing that construction job, I learned that like those were a bunch of good dudes I was having to work with. I mean, it wasn't very many guys, but usually 1 to 4. So they were pretty cool folks, pretty cool guys. But I learned that I don't belong around people working with them. I belong on the road by myself. As long as my phone doesn't blow up too much, that'll start to get on my nerves. And I'll have to set the record straight, like, hey, you guys gotta leave me the fuck alone. So I don't know, I may get fired from this job just because like I don't know how they really operate yet. Because if it's too much, I'm being bothered too much. I'll say something and they'll feel some type of way and then they'll fire me. I don't play that dumb shit. I'm a no-nonsense type of feller. Me about speeding or something, like, dude, you're talking to the wrong one. Gunner, you're speeding. Tell somebody else. Call DLT, tell them, you know. Tell them the wrong damn one. I ain't about that funny business. Kales. I don't know where I'm going, but I sure know where I've been. Beautiful Monday morning down here in Alabama. Sweet home Alabama. Buc-ee's 2 miles ahead. Y'all need to boycott Buc-ee's. They don't like trucks. Anyway, I can't blame them. Not every trucker's like me. Not every one of them put their trash in a trash can. So in a way, I can't blame you. So we'll sit behind this cat right here. That don't know him won't like him, and them that do sometimes won't know about it. He ain't wrong, he's just different. His pride will let you things to make you think he's right. So mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Hi, Otto. Cars and a big truck getting on. I guess we're gonna get over to that car and going, maybe they'll pick it up. Pick it up, car, pick it up. Get over there, car. Go, car. There you go. You know what kind of car that is? I don't know where my exit is either. We in Auburn, Alabama. Opelika, 8 miles, alright. So somewhere we jumping off somewhere around Opelika. Gotta be careful. I don't want to pass my exit up, that's for sure. Ain't nothing worse than passing your exit in a truck. Because usually when you pass an exit, it's generally the one exit to where in another mile if you pass it you can usually jump off, but it's usually always an exit, and the next exit to turn back around is 10 miles on down the interstate. It's how it works out all the time. It's so wild. Come on, tanker, pass me. I'll let you have it. Come on. Grab a gear, driver, hammer down. The guy must be racist. I nodded my head saying, hey, he just looked at me. passionate people. Yeah, I don't think there's passionate. Well, I mean, there's passionate people everywhere, but at work, ain't nobody passionate about work, you know. I don't know what that truck's talking about. I wonder what the statistics are with people that actually wake up and they're like, man, I'm so happy to go to work today. I love my job. You know, I wonder what the statistics are on that compared to people who wake up like, oh shit, you know, because it's Monday. Here and get down here and get unloaded. We should probably be about 30 minutes, 25 minutes away, something like that. As long as I don't pass the exit up. Hey Grizz, what's going on, brother? Safe travels, man. Thank you, sir. Thank you. You have a wonderful Monday. Don't let nothing get you down, my friend. If anything does, you're welcome to jump on live and talk about it, because you got a friend in me. I missed the W900 though. This truck ain't too bad once it gets going. I mean, it just takes about 5 miles, 10 miles. It's sad, really. Very sad. I shed a tear every time I have to merge onto the interstate. Y'all saw that. You might have. Oh man, it sounds like a good Monday for you, Grizz. Awesome, man. Yeah, you might want to get that yard work done before it gets too hot. Yeah, man, I'm happy to be here, back trucking again. Hey, I'm in Alabama, JC, in Opelika, Alabama. We almost to our destination. We gotta get unloaded this morning. But yeah, I was trying to do lives while I quit trucking for a little bit, for about, I don't know, how long was it, 4 or 5 weeks, 6 weeks, I quit trucking. Worked a construction job for 3 weeks, and at the end of that 3 weeks, I quit. And I started working here that following Monday. So there wasn't no money in construction, and if it rains, you don't work. What state you in, Grizz? I don't remember. Sweet home Alabama, where the skies are so blue. Well, I heard old Neil talked about her. Neil don't need to put her down. Well, I hope Neil Young will remember. Southern man don't need him around anyhow. Indiana, all right. I used to live in Indiana. Lived up there for a long time. About 10 years, something like that. What's 280? I think 280. Is that it? I wonder if that was it. I don't know. Virginia on Chesapeake Bay. All right, yeah. I remember now. I lived in Marion, and I moved from Marion to Hartford City. I lived in Hartford City about 6 years, 5-6 years, and then I moved back to my home state of Tennessee, and then just about 5-6 weeks ago, I moved from Tennessee down to Tampa, Florida. I think this is my exit. Yeah, 280, all right. I think this is it. I think this is it. Let's not mess this up. So where you at up there, JC? Yeah, I was in Grant County and Blackford County. Oh, from Anderson, yeah, okay, I know where Anderson is, Grizz. Hey, Manilow, what's up, my man? We doing all right, Manilow. We doing all right. Hope you doing well too. I saw King Charles was over here visiting. Apparently, King Charles loves America because he's been coming over here since the late 60s, mid 60s. He just comes over here and checks stuff out. He went to the Shenandoah Mountains. He went there and checked that out. I guess y'all ain't got no mountains in the UK. He talked to Congress. I don't know if y'all had that on the news over there or not. Trump loves royalty. I think, well, he might, but King Charles loves America. He's been over here since, he's been coming over here since President Nixon, hanging out with Nixon. Hang out with Carter. He comes over here all the time, apparently. Hang out with Obama, Bush, Clinton, Trump. It doesn't matter who the president is. King Charles comes over here. It doesn't matter if they're Republican, Democrat. He come hang out with them. He seems like a cool old dude. I don't know anything about him, really. I know back in 2000 something, I guess the British folks kind of didn't like him, especially what happened to Princess Diana. That actually, because at that time America was Princess Diana country. You know, over here, I remember when she passed away, like people hated that. But yeah, everyone over here thought that was a inside family job. Still think it is. Hang out with Obama. Yeah, he did. He came over here and hung out with Obama. He comes over here towards the country, man. He went to Chicago, and he had his honeymoon over here with Camilla, Princess or Queen Camilla or whatever. They had their honeymoon over here. I was like, man, King Charles just loves to come to America. I'm hanging out this left lane because we're about to turn left, and there's a little bit of traffic out there, so if I try to get over, they may not let me over. You just never know. But did you see that speech he had for Congress? I thought it was kind of funny. He had some good jokes in there. He always jokes about the Revolutionary War, which I find is pretty cool, that he loves history. I mean, he gives off that vibe. So like, there's no friendship with other countries in the world quite like America and the UK. I don't think that bond will ever be broken. That's the closest relations between any country in the entire world, is the US and the UK. Is this my turn right here? Yep. She was with the Muslim Princess Diana. No one was she in royalty after that. Oh, is that what that was about? Is that why they, knocked her off? She was with a Muslim or something? You probably know more about it than we do. But I mean, what can anybody do about it? The British royal family, there's, you ain't going to do nothing about it. Even if they did have something with Princess Diana's demise, there's nothing you can do about it. But they say if you got royal blood, you can, like, you get money from it or something if you can prove you got royal blood. But I mean, I'm sure if you can do that, like, it ain't gonna be much. Not like it's gonna be life-changing. I guess it depends on how much royal blood you have. Now, we're just winging this, so I don't know anything about this. This is a county road, and I don't like county roads. I like state routes and the interstate. This looks all right, though, for a county road. We're gonna find out. We the British people think Charles is a pompous moron, but the US and UK need each other. Yeah, we do. I mean, there's no relationship and friendship like the US and the UK. We are each other's #1 ally and friends. That's amazing, and back in the 17th, fighting each other, and I think it was King Henry or something. Basically said, you can't beat and join them, and we've been buddies ever since. I'd love to see what the government's out, my government and your government has documented on all that. I'd love to see all of it. And plus, it's like we're, man, you're my friend, man. You're my brother. You're family, man. But it's like, you know, if we was that close, it's like maybe the UK and US would like let us travel to each other's countries freely without passports and shit. But Charles does give off a vibe that he's kind of ignorant. I think it's just because he got old or something. I don't know. I mean, forever, like, we thought Queen Elizabeth was never going to die, you know? Like, golly. She'd been around for a long time. Served in World War II and everything. That's just like Ozzy. It's like, nobody ever thought Ozzy. Sorry about that, y'all. We back here in the sticks. Sorry about that tick and stuff. I bought this keychain off this fella the other day. He wanted 20 bucks for it, and I was like, I should have said 10. Because it ain't even worth, you know, what I gave 15 for it, but it ain't even worth that. I got to hang it up here, and it just taps my window sometimes. So I bought this keychain off this cat. He wanted 20 bucks, so sorry about that. We got bad signal back here in these Alabama woods. But hey, Manilow, if you're still here, are you in Britain? Can you all speak however you want about the government and the king? Like, can you say like, oh, he's this, he's that, and the other? Are you allowed to speak negative about him or speak the truth about him, like we can? If you're still here. Back here in these woods, I lost service for a minute, even though I got Starlink. It doesn't, but I only got it through my phone carrier. I don't actually have the device, so maybe if I had it, it'd be somewhat better. We're almost there. We got to get back there and unstrap this load. We got some steel back there. We're hauling some boats, so I gotta get back there and take the straps off, break all the steel down. I got 4 John boats back there. This is my second load with this company. I picked it up in Lebanon, Missouri. So if I got enough battery life, I'll set the camera back there and y'all can watch what I gotta do. That steel's heavy too, those tall beams I gotta get, they're pushing 100 pounds a piece. So it actually feels good to be back into trucking where I can actually physically do something besides get out, open the doors. So it feels good to do something physical again. Just as long as I don't pull a back muscle. That sucks. It takes like a month for that to heal. So I'm gonna get me a gym membership and start going to the gym whenever I can. We're gonna pump some more iron. maybe we can get somebody that is a trainer on our channel so he can train me. But I don't want to get buff, you know, I don't want to get big. I just like to get a little bit bigger than what I am. A little bit more toned. Only thing I hate though is doing crunches, man. You know, you could, if you ain't done crunches in a while, you could do 20 crunches, and tomorrow, like, you know, you ain't been in the sheets with your old lady in a while or something, or, you know, you ain't been in the sheets with her in a minute, you know, and if you go at it real hard, you know, you can feel you. Yeah. Hopefully we got signal down here because we're losing it off and on through here. Coming through the woods. We're almost there. We're about a mile away. Y'all could help me buy me a truck GPS if you wouldn't mind, if you'd be so kind. They're expensive. So I'd really appreciate it because they're like $600, you know. So if we could take up a donations pot, you know, for half of it, I'll pay the other half. Like, that's a lot of money just to drop on a GPS, $600-700. Oh my gosh, for a truck GPS. Because I'm definitely gonna need one here. I can't. I've been winging it so far, and that's only gonna last so long, you know, before I find myself in a pickle. Because we go everywhere. We go all over the U.S. and Canada. But I ain't gonna be going to Canada. The Canadians don't like me. Well, the Canadian Border Patrol, they don't like me. But the people like me. I like them too. They're awesome. When I went to Busch Gardens, I parked and actually beside Canadians. It's a Canadian couple, a little bit older than me. And there's, hey, I don't remember how it happened, but they're like, yeah, we came from Canada. And I was like, oh, well, hey, welcome to America. And he's like, thank you very much. Canadians are very nice people. Okay, so this is where we're going. We're about to pull in. Swing real wide here. I'll get this car to stop. Yeah, swinging real wide was even just barely enough room to get in. Sit here for a minute. They got some stuff in the way. little bit. Always roll the window down when you got back up, even if you're in a car, pickup truck, backing up a trailer, a U-Haul, whatever. Always roll your window down. That way you can hear if you scrape something, hit something. Or somebody blows the horn because you're about to hit something, that way you can hear it. I'll have to move that pontoon. So I'll sit right here. Sit right here and wait on it. These boats. Man, these boats are expensive these days, man. Like, you might just want to, if you're looking for a boat, you might just want to try and find somebody that's got an old one. Unless you got the money to buy a new one. I'm not sure how much these little John boats are that I got on. See, I'm hauling, I got boats like this. Well, that looks like bass boats right there. I got little John boats. But yeah, I hauled some boats the other day. Just one of the boats, I had 3 of them. They all came from the same place. And one of them cost $400,000. I was like, man, and it was a small boat too. For the most part, when you buy something, you're paying for the name. What am I hauling? I'm hauling some boats. Here, I'll show you. Yeah, I bought that little keychain. I thought it was cool, man. It's got a 5.56 NATO rounds on it. They're real, although the black powder has been taken out of it. Guy made that. Nice little. Just run zoomed out. Yeah, this is what I got. Hauling some G3 boats. We ain't doing dry van no more. Yamaha, Japanese engines. But I like Yamaha. I've always been a fan of Yamaha. Yamaha Boat Company. Gator Tough. G3. These little John boats. I wonder how much these cost these days. Just a little old John boat. That's all a man needs is a little John boat. I don't know why. I mean, I don't know why you'd want a pontoon. But I guess if you got the money, why not, you know? So I haul oversized as well. That's what those amber lights up there for. I get oversized loads. But it's the truck. 3 pedals. I got this boat in the way down here, so I can't get unloaded. I got a pontoon down there. Maybe I need to run off and go find somebody. They know I'm here. They gotta know. But, oh, we didn't know you was here. Yeah, following some some boats right now. I think that's all this company hauls is boats. So we pull like these little boat trailers, which I got right now, and we pull RUN trailers where you can take the tongue off. So I've been wanting to do some heavy haul, so we do oversized and heavy haul. So it'll give me a little experience with oversized. Because I'd love to get into hauling those big pieces of like equipment, you know, where it takes, you know, they got, some of them got like 120 tires on it. That's what I'd like to do, haul 1 or 2 loads a year. But they're out for a while when they do that, like 3-4 months at a time, just pulling 1 load. But they make some bank now, that's for sure. Well, let me get my stuff here and find out what these people want to do. Got a lot of paperwork with this company. I think that's it. 1, 2, 3. Don't need that signed. Put that up. I don't want to go up in this office up here, but I guess I will. Goodness gracious, got this huge package here. Look at this, check it out. Got this big package here, just for 4 boats. This thing's heavy. It's about 8 pounds. Alright, let's see if I can't fetch somebody. Because I'm going to be somebody. 10-4. That's a big 10-4 of Roger Rabbit. All right, we're ready. I got that old pontoon. I might want to pull up a little bit, walk this over. Might be a little bit too close to that pontoon. Try to set this up back there so you ain't got to stare at a lot. You can stare at what all's going on back there with this crane. And then you can see what all I got to do. Won't be able to talk to you much. All right. Let's turn these hazards off. Get me a pen. I was taking this back here with me. This probably take a minute. Doggone, man. Sorry about that. There'll be somebody. Apparently that don't work. Hopefully it rides right there. There we go, that's better. How's it going, boss man? Good, how about yourself? All right, I feel better about it now because we're getting unloaded today. They're telling me that I'm not getting unloaded today. Oh, we'll get that one. You want to sign this down or just wait? We'll wait a second. Did they ever get a check? Do not know. There's the money box. We'll check it out. Yeah. I made it for that lady. I think she was a short lady. Oh, yeah. No, this little short lady kind of plump. Yeah, that's Sherry. That's my mom. Oh, it's your mother? Yep. More than once. I'm doing this all. Don't worry.
doing this a while.
All right.
We'll pull this one and we'll take the bottom back one and we'll take the top and then the bottom. Oh yeah, no rush, no rush. Sometimes.
We'll make you a trash pile, so if you see it, don't worry.
Oh, no worries. We got the dumpster right there. Oh, damn crazy now. I wasn't here before. This was right before I started working. Yeah, they told me about it. It was so bad that even the guys, you could hear the guys up at the office yelling at me to stop. Yeah. It's bad.
American?
I don't know. Like I said, I wasn't working here at the time.
Yeah.
So I'm not entirely sure. I know there's a dude that drives for Express. Express boats, and he ain't worth shit. He about took my head off the damn boat. Well, he's done that and he almost took me out doing something else. I ain't seen him in a while though, so I don't know.
That might be the day you found out that both thanks for me.
Maybe.
How much are these drop boats these days?
It depends. These G3s, 40, 50,000.
No shit.
Well, maybe 30 for these. If they got consoles, minimum 30, 40,000.
Man.
That ain't cheap.
Well, everything's changed back to 2020.
I mean, we got a couple of pontoon boats on this lot that are over $100,000.
I delivered a boat the other day from NRT. I guess it's how they say it. Anyway, it was just one was $400,000.
How big was that damn boat?
It wasn't that big. It sat right here in the middle. It was nice, but
Not that much money.
yeah, it's a whole load of big boats. It was like $800,000.
God, life. Hey, do you have a remote? Really? Ron, I know what Roanoke is. Okay. Yes, sir, I have. You hated it, huh?
Yeah, maybe it was just going up. Never been there?
Now I have my neighbor drives up there and works part-time.
Yeah.
I've never personally been up there.
Yeah, you ain't missing nothing.
And school all the way up to 8th grade here in that little Panama City.
Okay.
In high school down there, and then joined the Air Force.
Okay.
15 years with them.
Yeah, I live down outside of Tampa, Florida, in Bellrico now. I moved.
I know exactly where that is.
Yeah. I just moved down there about 5, 6 weeks ago.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm originally from East Tennessee, North Knoxville, in the mountains.
We're in Smoky Mountain.
Yep, that's it.
My dad's got property up to Irving, Tennessee. Johnson City.
Don't see it. That's about an hour and a half.
Beautiful up there. Love it. That's my home. My husband. Yeah, there's a relationship with them. Maybe you can own the properties up there.
What's that now?
I said, hopefully I can get a good relationship with them. Maybe he'll give me one of the properties.
Oh, he's got property up
He's
there.
got property on Skyview Mountain.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know when it comes out.
Mal River, right?
I drove there. To be honest with you, I haven't spent much time over there, so.
Yeah.
But I'd love to look across the whole mountain. Just, take this, everything got ridiculous expensive.
Yeah, I was looking at property down here yesterday.
Good luck there.
Somebody's really.
I actually got out of acting, didn't even came down here to go to the car. Yeah. I thought about going back to Florida until my wife was down there. They're supposed to get to school. And, I was going back to there anyway. And I said, nah, we're gonna move. Start down off. I always said I'd never come back to here.
You rather come back to where?
I said, I always said I'd never come back here.
Oh, yeah, I think that too.
And then I ended up coming back.
When I came back, you were about 2 or 3 years, and we went down to Florida.
Funny how that happened. That's why we never ended up going back to Florida. We almost did, but the drug scene and the people and just wasn't worth it.
Yeah, that's one thing I like about being in places where I'm from. Nobody knows you. Nobody else is good.
Exactly. When you've been there a while, then they're like, oh, you know, shouldn't have done that.
That's why I like, you know, if somebody knows, you know, anything about you.
Yep.
You know, that's when, that's why I tell the away woman, you know, like, don't tell everybody about your past or anything, you know.
Mouth shut.
Probably everywhere. Don't say or shit.
Mouth shut, but you listen. care of it right now. Can you go get us a jump box? Marty's got to come up with something. Well, yeah, real quick. A tap on both winches. Yeah, the axle will clear, but the bottom of the motor won't. We got a jump box in the weird. My wife works in Georgia. So my bad. So we pay taxes in Georgia on your check. And turn around and when taxes come, we get all that money back from the state of Georgia. But we end up owing Alabama like $100, $20. Then once she stops working altogether, she said, "Well, Mom, I'm not worried about that."
It's nice being able to be a man and be your own lady with privilege.
Oh, I need her to be the one to she's gonna get it too.
Babysit.
What are kids starting in school like?
How much private school down there?
The one they go to is $7,000 a year, but Alabama's got some stuff to choose at, so to get more people into people who don't make enough money to pay for it, taxpayers pay tuition every year.
Is that what you was able to do?
Yeah,
Oh, that's, how much do you pay?
I don't pay anything.
Hey, don't care.
Yep, and I can get it for both kids.
What did you have to meet in order to do that?
Certain criteria. I started it when I was in the military, so I automatically got it and just keep it up every year.
I thought about joining the guard.
No.
Yeah, that's what everybody says. My brother served in Iraq in 2005 and 2006.
He said, "Don't join."
Yeah, he's always like fucking army.
Oh, what? And the Air Force and every other branch is the same way. There's a lot of them. Anywhere you work, there's gonna be bullshit, but the military, it's a lot of the people who end up getting in charge are those people that were bullied in high school. You know, and got themselves a little bit of power, and abused the shit out of them. So, this is what it is. People aren't really retiring from it anymore now. Oh, you got a family? I mean,
I thought about only doing it during the minimum time, so I could get extra passive income when I got out.
oh, well, so unless you retire, your best bet's going to be VA, and trust me, when it comes to them, you really got to be broken. Yeah.
He was like a nerd, but not like nerd, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, we was never meant to see him into it, so,
He went to the infantry.
yeah, and he's never been the same since.
No, it'll definitely mess you up.
No war, man.
Just a little bit. That was cold this morning,
Yeah, I know.
which is weird for me.
Yeah. At least you know how they are. They're like, oh well. Global warming. Don't matter if it's too hot, too cold. Global warming.
Yeah. No, it's on my side.
If y'all want to sit that way back there, I'll come to it and do it.
I think so. All four of these are ours?
Yeah.
You could finish that one up. Alright. Yeah. You there to record it?
Do you need me to pull out?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's how it works. Okay. And nothing hanging off the back of the trailer. You think something I can tie this on?
Hold on one second. No, you should be good.
Good? Okay.
Just got slide.
Just pull up and then
Yep.
back in.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Got slide.
Alright. Should ride up right there.
Doggone, that magnet's strong.
You have a good weekend, boss?
No, did I?
Yep.
It was boring, man. And I usually go home every weekend, so anyway, I just started with these guys. You know, they stay out a little while, so it takes me serious off.
Yeah. You have a good weekend, Dad?
Oh, okay, yeah, you need to be a penny pincher now.
Yeah.
Is it at least a local wedding, or is it kind of got a little drive ahead of you?
No, it's in Warm Springs, Georgia, which is only about 45 minutes from
Oh,
my
okay,
house.
that ain't too bad. You ain't gotta save a whole lot of money. Drive home.
The bars are exactly where the scratch down.
We done went to Bob and found everything. Looking at it now, we thought about it a little bit more. Probably just need local and have a big party somewhere. It's too late now.
Alright, guys, not bad. Sucks having to do all this by yourself. Especially roll up like 50 straps. Yes, dude. Is that blue?
Yeah, I moved my pen right there. It's just stuck.
Got the tail. Come over here.
You want to put that like you did on the side?
Ancient stuff, you know.
I got a wrench and yes, that'll work.
Picked up quite a few of them.
I can tell. I can tell, my friend.
Dave, you see the button over there?
Got for the bag, that's what I was looking for.
I'm looking for the one for the front. We didn't leave it on that Oh, did I? Might have left them on the boat.
Friday night, we were kind of adding up.
It does, man. It goes about quick. You get about 24, 25 since that takes off. Because I mean, it literally feels like yesterday. I really was. 24, 25 days.
Start paying bills and
Yep.
working for the paychecks. It's just,
Party when you were younger. Yeah, I was gonna say, it's like, yeah, I never thought, like when I got a little older, it's like I realized one day I was looking at the washing machine, dryer, dishwasher, I just realized the moment I was in, like, what the? Bought a $3,000 bed. I know it, dude. Y'all remember Trump's first term? Everything was affordable. You had plenty of money, and
they fucked up this plan on the pipeline. Looking at the way he did this year, this time, it made sense. Fuel would have been cheap. They kept the pipeline going.
yeah.
He's gonna do that right now.
It would be even cheaper if we use our own oil.
Well, oil's a commodity, so anywhere in the world there's a disruption, it causes inflationary stuff, gas around the world.
What's hilarious is everyone wants to go electric for everything, but we're still gonna pull oil.
Oh yeah.
Oil's and everything.
Yeah, I mean we're running and fossil fuels and all that. That's what it makes me laugh about vehicles. Like, look, at least America does what we can to try not to promote environment. But, like China is the world's leading producer of pollution, and they give a damn what you say about it. Go over and try to change Xi Jinping's mind.
Oh yeah.
No offense if y'all are Democrats. The Democrats ain't the same as they used to be. Now they're all about, lobsters actually feel pain. They use things lobsters, but you can say, yeah, wow.
There you go.
Y'all ready? All right. Save the lobsters. Damn, it hurt. Damn, it hurt.
Too old to be climbing up and down on the trailers like that.
Why does it take to do this?
I don't know how to time up the right way.
Well, what we'll do is we'll fold it up, we'll roll it up, and then put it through the loop, roll it up, and then it'll be in like a little knot, just roll it. For some reason they want to roll it. So, read. I don't really know how to strap down shit. More tape.
Gotta love it.
Yep. Ready?
Hold on one second.
Good. Hey, y'all. Oh, okay. Glad you saying that.
I didn't see it. I was over there.
Last one, eh?
Last one. Yeah, I didn't see that at all. Huh? No, that's fine. It doesn't bother me. It's the collar. That's all that matters. I ain't gonna take it. Right, you definitely cannot see that shit.
Ready?
Yes, sir.
Now we just gotta roll up the straps and put the steel away and roll out. Yep, I'm back driving full time, Antelope.
We need to take this up there. Drop it on the wall.
You got time, I'm just gonna...
Yeah, I'll go see what she needs. real quick.
Okay.
Hey, take it down before I forget. Take it down.
Here's the time consuming. You gotta roll up straps and put all this steel away. Have a good one today. Hey, late bloomer. I'm trying. Try to get this done so we can get out of here. It's gonna be a minute. A little bit to do. lines.
Sir, yes, sir.
Dang on. Too bad some of y'all ain't here to help me do this. Almost done. About ready to roll out. Hey Gunner, have a good one. Yeah, appreciate it. Hope y'all have a good day as well. About ready to get out of here. Almost done. Hey man, you got a hammer?
Yeah.
Can I borrow it? Is it near? I mean, if you got to go far, don't worry about it.
I ain't got nothing. I'll do that.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Yes, sir. I'm down here by the lake now. What you need? Which one is it? Yep, I can grab it for you. Alright, no problem.
off now. Daggone, man. Well. Yeah, that was more than what it was worth. So that was more work than what it was worth. Thanks, man. Have a good day. Hey, let me use that to get this wood off real quick. Cake job, huh? Cake job?
Oh yeah. Pretty laid back one. Most of it.
All right. Shit. Shit. Wrong way. Well, that's done. What do you think about it? All done. Takes a minute. What time is it? I knew it was about noon. I just knew it. Shit. All right. Whew. Need some water. Do here. And I got sun. All right, now I gotta do some paperwork. Well, I got a new phone. Well, it's not new actually. I bought it, but I bought it for my sister, so I'll be getting it. She's sending it to me, so I'm gonna use it to do YouTube and use this one for work. It's an iPhone 17 Pro Max. Paying for it, and I ain't even got it. Oh, driver, you bring down some Tennessee air in a jar from this Florida humidity heat. Hey, Nathan, I live in Florida now. All right, let me get some water. Y'all, I'll probably have to end this live. I gotta use my phone, do some paperwork and take pictures and stuff, so well, let's try to do it without messing up the live. Take you back into my humble home back here. Get this paperwork lined out. This is where I sleep right here in my beddy bed. I don't know where I can post this up back here. I do not know. There's I bet it'll ride right there, son. Oh yeah, maybe. At least for now. Yeah, there we go. There we go. All right, let's get some paperwork lined out here. Get some paperwork. Wait a minute. Where's the paperwork at? Oh, there it is. All right, cool. We don't need that. Alright. This might disrupt the live for a moment, so bear with me. You drop a trailer wide load driver? Nah, I dropped some John boats. Hang on. So I may just end this live, or yeah, because I got to use my phone for a minute. Yeah, I'm just going to end this, guys. We'll see you later.